Hey bees, I'm Marie from Humblebee and Me, and today we are continuing our Rosé series with a lovely rosé-inspired cream blush. Up until now, all of the formulas that I've shared as part of this series have had a rosé scent blend, but with this project I decided to take a slightly different angle on that rosé inspiration and instead go for something that could give you a bit of a rosé-inspired pinky, summery, colory punch to your cheeks and to your lips. This formula is a bit of a riff on the cream luminizer I shared a couple months ago, so I can link that in the description box below. That luminizer was inspired by a popular natural brand that has a line of luminizers, highlighters, colored cosmetics. And so with a luminizer out already, I thought I would riff on the idea and create a cream blush slash lip tint. If you compare the two formulas, you'll notice that there's a pretty similar base of coconut oil, castor oil, and beeswax. But after that, things start to change a little bit. Because a cream blush is a more pigmented product than a highlighter, I knew I would need to shift where the color came from. The luminizer features a lot of mica because we want that eye-catching shimmer. But when it comes to a cream blush or a lip tint, we want less shimmer and more pigment. So I made sure to dial back the amount of mica and then add a small amount of a pure pigment so that we have less shimmer, but still some, and some more color. Because I wanted this product to be more comfortable for lip wear, I also tweaked it to be a little bit creamier. I find that the luminizer has this beautiful dry touch finish, but that dry touch finish for me is a little too dry for use on the lips. So you'll notice that this formula contains no silica microspheres and contains fewer powdered ingredients overall and more oils and wax for a creamier base. The making part is pretty much the same. We're heating up our heated phase, melting everything together, blending those pigments in, and then quickly transferring that to a jar after we add our cool down phase, which is a bit of vitamin E. And of course we need an application demo. So here we are, our little pot of creamy pink goodness. Tap, tap, and blend. As you can see, this cream blush goes on beautifully, blends out really well, and gives a lovely rosé-inspired flush to the cheeks and lips. But come on, let's get started. We're going to begin by combining all of our heated phase ingredients in one of these prep cups. So this little one contains 1.825 grams of castor oil, and to that we're going to add 1.65 grams of coconut oil, 0.25 grams beeswax, 0.75 grams sericite mica, 0.35 grams colored mica in a pink hue, and this is Aphrodite from Humblebee, and 0.15 grams D&C Red number 7, and for substitutions, please read the blog post linked in the description box below. To melt everything together, we're going to pop our little prep cup in a water bath. So this is a wide, flat-bottomed sauté pan that has about 1.5 centimeters or 1/2 inch of water in the bottom of it. So I'm going to go pop this on the stovetop and heat this pan until the water is steaming but not simmering. And we'll keep this in there to melt everything through. Once everything has melted through, you can remove your water bath from the heat. And you will want to be stirring this mixture while it's over the heat. I have a whole video on this, the particular blending pigments into a cream base thing, and I recommend giving it a watch if you are new to this. So we're going to give that a quick stir. We're going to remove it from our water bath. And now we're going to add our vitamin E. So this is 0.025 grams vitamin E. We're going to quickly blend that in, and then we're going to transfer this to our container. So we want to just quickly dry off the outside so we're not accidentally incorporating any water. And then we're transferring this to our 5-gram jar. If you want a nice smooth pour, I recommend not trying to scrape the sort of hardened bits from the edges into the jar. Otherwise you kind of end up with some splats or an uneven texture on the top. So now we're just going to leave that to set up. Once everything has set up, you can just pop a lid on your little jar there and you're done. We can use some of the leftovers to do a little bit of a swatch here. See, it blends out quite well. You certainly don't need to use that much if you don't want it to be quite as pink. And there you go. You just made a beautiful rosé cream blush. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and please remember to go down to the description box below this video and click through to find this formula on my blog, where you'll find everything written out, links to places to purchase all of the ingredients, information on substitutions, scaling, shelf life, and a whole lot more. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time.